Okay, today I will be reviewing the M&P 22. It is a 10-round magazine plus one in the chamber. It's a very good gun. I've had it for about 2 weeks now. I've put about 500 rounds through it, and I really like all the features on it. The one thing I don't like is probably notorious for all 22s. It tends to jam and or failure to feed and stuff, but it's because the lead buildup, I'm told, is why it has a failure to feed. So I'm just going to go over today some of the features and what I do and don't like about the gun. So let's get started. So M&P 22, as you can tell, it is empty. There's no rounds in it. So the one thing that I do like about it is it has a trigger guard lock. So like you have to have the magazine in it to activate the trigger. And it's very light. It feels great in your hand. And it's got the ambidextrous safety on it, both sides. And yeah, that's pretty much it. It's a really nice gun. It's like I said, I put about 500 rounds through it. I will make a video when I'm shooting it, but I'm not shooting it today. I'm just going over it. It's not too bad to break down if you have M&Ps. The breakdown lever is right here, and then you just take it out, pop the breakdown lever, and it goes up and over, and then the magazine comes out. It all comes out just like that. And it's like I said, the main problems I've had with it is certain ammo it will not feed or it'll jam. So those are the main concerns I have with it. It's a very light gun, and I've also heard that the magazine pull, if you have really big hands, you can like release it while you're in the middle of shooting, and then that will cause, failure to feeds and all that stuff. But I don't have that problem. My hands are relatively like big. I mean, they're probably about medium sized, but I've never like had the problem of releasing the magazine in the middle of firing the gun. But it's got adjustable front sights, adjustable rear sights, fixed front sight, but it looks like you can get a punch and move it back and forth. And the front's got a screw on it that you can loosen. And like I was saying earlier, it is a 10+1 round magazine. And when you buy the gun, it'll come with all the safety stuff, the gun locks, and 2 10-round magazines, and that good stuff like that. And like the reason you would buy this gun would be for a wife or to plink around or to shoot small game. You would never want to carry a 22 because A, the bullet's small, and B, it's not reliable. Just face it, 22s are not reliable. Now I had the SR22 for about a week, but it kept jamming on me. Like it would jam, and not even like when you open the slide, it would not eject the shell. So it's like, you can't have a gun that won't at least eject the shell from jamming, right? So got rid of that one, got this one, and I'm relatively very happy with it. It's a good gun. I have the shield too as my carry weapon, so that's how I know I like the grip on Smith and Wesson. And that's pretty much it. The gun's, like I was saying a little bit ago, it's got the ambidextrous safety. Very easy to clean. Takes me probably about 15-20 minutes to clean it. It's got a fixed barrel on the inside, meaning the barrel is bolted down. And you have the option, I didn't get it. As you can tell, I did not get it, but you do have the option of getting a threaded barrel to add a silencer. But as you know, there's 20 things you got to go through to do that. So I just chose to get just the one without the threaded barrel, knowing that if I ever want a suppressor on it, I can just change out the barrel. So, I mean, that's pretty much it as far as the review. I'd give it probably 4 out of 5 stars, only because some ammo, it does jam. I do have the ammo. I should have brought it with me. I don't actually have it with me, but I put Blazer, like, well, they're all 22 long rifle, but I put Blazer through it. Didn't have any problems, except for one round out of like the first 3 boxes I shot. It would get stuck up, like it would failure to feed, but I would eject the shell and it would just come right out. And let's see, I have this Winchester X load, and it's jammed many times with that. I was going to use it to carry, but like to shoot game with. But after the problems I had with it, I probably won't use it for carry. You're better off with just like the regular lead point, you know, the lead points on it and stuff, so you can just shoot with that. Oh, and one more thing I forgot to mention, it does have a lock-up thing right here. It comes with a little key you put in there, and it will lock the gun completely up. So if you're like trying to put it away for if you have kids or anything like that, and you're trying to like keep it protected, you just put the little key in there and it'll lock the gun completely up. Yep, that's about all. So as you saw, I just reviewed the M&P 22, and you know, overall I really like the gun. So if you're thinking of getting a 22, I would definitely recommend it over the SR22, because like I was saying a little bit ago, the SR22 I had nothing but trouble with. It would jam. It jammed the first 30 rounds, I believe, and it would never eject the shell. When I was trying to eject it, like this one will eject the shell. If I try to, like, you know, if I pull the slide back, it ejects it. The other one, I actually had to get a screwdriver in there and pry the shell out of the SR22. So if you're going for that one or this one, I would definitely get this one because it's much more reliable. But like all 22s will have a problem, you know, here and there. But so far, the first 500 rounds I put through this gun, it's been like, you know, super reliable. Not reliable enough that I would want to carry it all the time, but just for small game and stuff, and just shooting around, it's a good gun just to shoot around. And I will be doing a shooting video of this gun next time I go to the range, so look for that video in the next coming weeks. And that's about all I have to say about that. So y'all have a great day and keep shooting.